Hey guys, today I'm bringing you along for multiple days of whole house cleaning motivation. I'm going to be tackling every room in my home, cleaning some real life stains that were on our couch and floor from the kids, taking apart and cleaning my cordless vacuum, as well as sharing a home building update. I'm taking you over there and we're going to see what it looks like now. Give me a thumbs up on this video if you're excited to see how the house is coming along. Hello, I'm Jamie, and I just want to say thank you for being here. No matter what you have going on in your life, no matter how hard your day is, what is going on, just know that I'm grateful for you. You mean the world to me. You just being here and cleaning along with me or watching makes me grateful for you. So please know that you're making an impact and a difference on me today, and I'm thankful for you. So in today's video, I'm going to be going around the house, cleaning every room. We had a sickness go through the house the week before. This week when I'm filming it was the first full week of school. It was crazy. We had so much going on, the previous week getting ready for Avery to go back to school. The twins don't start until next week. So the house was pretty messy and we just had a lot going on. So the house got neglected. So that's what I was planning on doing today. And I'm also going to be taking apart and cleaning my Tineco vacuum because I've been needing to do that. So the day before I went for a run, I came home and I walked in the living room and I was like, what is on the couch? I knew exactly what it was because there was a red stamp sitting on the couch. Avery had made a card for somebody and had used stamps to make the card. She must have let it sitting out. She wasn't really doing anything wrong. She just didn't get it put away right away. One of the twins got a hold of it, which for the most part, we're kind of out of that stage of where you have to put everything up. They're pretty good about not messing with anything, but for some reason, they got a hold of a stamp and it got on the couch. So it ended up being fine because 2 days prior, my coffee had gotten spilled on the carpet. I was sitting on the floor playing with the girls. My coffee got knocked over, so I was going to bust out my little Bissell little green machine and tackle both places. But you guys, I'm going to let you in on a little secret. So we have a lot of throw blankets, when we're relaxing, cuddling up on the couch, and I knew it was time to wash them, I'm going to show you where I stash all of those throw blankets in a really special place. So now you guys know my little secret. Maybe in the new house, there will be an area where I can put like a nice decorative basket to put the throw blankets in. But anyways, I was going to use the Bissell Little Green machine to clean the stains on the couch and the floor. And when I use this machine, I use the Bissell solution that's made for the machines. And you want to make for sure you get the solution that is made for portable machines. So I do not use the same solution for my big upright carpet cleaners as I do for this one. But don't forget, in today's video at the end of cleaning, I'm going to take you over to the new house, and I will say that I went over there when I filmed it. It was about 2 weeks ago, so there have been some small slight changes since I filmed it. I think they just added some stone on the outside. It looks beautiful, but they're just finishing up the drywall, and it's just exciting because I know at this point things are going to start happening quickly. We'll get, cabinets and countertops and all of that. Right now, they're estimating moving in between November and December. We're excited, but it's also overwhelming. Moving is very overwhelming, especially when you have kids and stuff and all of that. So I will be doing lots of decluttering for sure before we move. We just have a busy fall, school, travel, softball. The twins have soccer. We have a out-of-town family wedding. We have another in-town wedding. So just a lot. Oh, Mike's also super busy with work in the fall. So moving into quarter 3 and 4. So a lot going on, but it's all good. So we'll be good. Just a little overwhelmed. So you're going to have to hang on with me throughout the fall. So here in a little bit, you're going to see me cleaning up my office. It was a disaster, mainly because we had a lot of new clothes in there from the girls, back to school clothes. And Mike and I have also been spending a lot of time in here because twice a year we go in and do a semi-annual financial review. If you guys don't know, Mike is a senior financial analyst. He has been licensed to invest and sell insurance in the past. So we sit down, he does all of the finances. We sit down, we go over retirement, life insurance, investments, savings for the kids, and all of that twice a year. I mean, we do other financial reviews, like just smaller budgets and weekly budgets and monthly budgets and all of that. But one of the things we talked about was kind of like an end of life decision. I know it's not easy to talk about, but I do want to share it with you. And if I can help one person make this decision, it will all be worth it. So I need to clean the shower, but I don't have time. It's just not gonna get done this week, and that is a-okay. But I'm gonna set a timer for 10 minutes, hopefully get it done in 10 minutes. If you guys like speed cleaning, set a timer with me for 10 minutes and try to tackle an area with me. Let's do it. Let's do it. Go right now. So you may not know, but I used to work in a nonprofit organization for 10 years that facilitated organ donation after a person passed away. I spent 10 years of my life educating people about organ donation, and I didn't encourage people to donate their organs after they died, but rather to become educated about the topic and make an informed decision. And here's why. I worked closely with families who had just suddenly lost a family member, and in that devastating grief, they had to make a decision about donating their loved one's organs. It is a much harder decision to make a decision like that when you are in the stages of grief. Not to mention, when someone dies, there's a million decisions you have to make anyways. It is overwhelming. We don't want to talk about death or think about it. We don't want to make, it's hard to make informed decisions like organ donation or life insurance or any other end-of-life decision, but making those life decisions helps protect your loved ones. I know how important it is to talk about end-of-life decisions, but I have no idea where to go to, get things like life insurance coverage. This is something Mike and I have talked about in our financial review. He was licensed to sell insurance. He's knowledgeable at that side of things, and I understand how important it is to make that ahead of time because of dealing with the real life side of grief. We both know it's important to talk about, even if we don't want to. So we decided months ago to add in a term policy for me since I don't have the ability to get it through an employer like Mike does. And while we were doing our research and making a list of the best options, Ethos was one of the top. So when they reached out to work with me months later, I was like, yes, I already knew that they were an easy, affordable option. The first time we talked about life insurance, when I was hesitant, Mike said to me, Jamie, if I die, the last thing I want you to worry about is how to pay the bills. And while I contribute to our family, Mike is the breadwinner for us and he carries the benefits for our family. So if he dies, not only is his income gone, but so are our benefits. Even if you have two people working, funerals cost a lot. There's mortgage costs, car payments, etc., and the loss of a whole income. And on top of this, you are dealing with grief. Life insurance helps fill that gap. I don't come from a financial background, and if I didn't have Mike, I wouldn't do anything because I would be too overwhelmed and scared to do something wrong. So I'm speaking to you. I know there's someone watching right now that knows they need life insurance, but just don't know where to start, where to go. I'm going to make it easy for you. Ethos is 100% online. There's a very simple application process and it's simple to follow. There's no medical exams required. You just have to answer a few health questions online. And best of all, it's very affordable and fast. If you're interested in learning more about Ethos or you're interested in getting your free life insurance quote, you can see the link below. You can get your own personalized free quote today by clicking on the link in the description. Okay, so I know this is a very overdue task, and a lot of you guys have been asking me to clean my Tineco Power Hero 11 vacuum. So I will tell you there is a step-by-step video that is linked in the description that I used. So all you do first is you take, I mean, you can use a screwdriver, I use a quarter, and there's like a little notch on the bottom. It shows how to turn it. You just stick it in there, turn it, and out pops the little roller. And so it just makes it nice to get in there and clean all of that caked on dirt. It's so gross to see the caked on dirt in there. But if you're having a hard time getting into all of the grooves in there, what I suggest is getting a butter knife and then wrap it around a microfiber, or wrap a microfiber cloth around the butter knife, and then you can use that to get into all of the cracks and crevices inside. But I was using my DIY multi-surface cleaner, which is it's 1 part water, 1 part rubbing alcohol, and then about a fingernails, 1 small squirt of Dawn dish soap. And so I was spraying that on there and then wiping it all up. And then when it came to the roller brush, I just cut off any hair or strings that were tangled on the brush. And it specifically says in the video that you don't want to get this wet, so you don't want to run it underwater. So again, I was just spraying it down a little bit with the cleaner and wiping it down. And then I was going to do the same thing with the dustbin and the filters. You can clearly see that I was way overdue for cleaning up my filters, which is embarrassing, but you know what? It's real life. There is a million things that we have to clean every day, and sometimes cleaning out your vacuum filter is last on your list, even though it shouldn't be. But again, if you guys have this vacuum and you're looking for a step-by-step instructions, I will have a very easy step-by-step video in the description, and they make it super easy to clean. It won't take you long at all. Good afternoon. So the plan for today is to finish up my to-do list. I got so much done the other day, it was a couple days ago, and now I'm just tackling the other rooms in the house that I didn't get to. So I have the laundry room, girls' bathroom, and let's see, I'm gonna vacuum in both bedrooms, the girls' bedrooms, and should be done. So not too much to do today, feels good. I just can't wait to get this list done.
Clearing tears in your eyes at every step of our goodbyes. Pink pearls and ruffled ones.
So the last thing I was going to do for the day is mop, and I was putting in 1 teaspoon of powdered Tide laundry detergent in my Cedar Spin Mop bucket. That's typically what I use, 1 teaspoon, not a tablespoon. But this day that I was finishing up, it was a Friday, and it's so crazy because the twins have soccer practice on Friday evenings, and then on Saturday mornings they have a game. It's actually really cute to watch 3-year-olds play soccer. On Friday night practice, Addison made it for about 5 minutes and then started crying and sat on the sidelines with me. Emery stayed out there. She tried hard. Mike was cheering her on. And then Saturday morning, complete opposites. So Emery was not having it, not into it. And Addison was out there running so crazy and hard. And I was so proud of her. So that's what you get with 3-year-olds playing soccer. It's just all about, they feel like they want to put in the effort for the day. But anyways, Friday night they have practice. You know, Avery's 7, so she's been playing sports and doing activities since she was 3, and most of those times, you know, Mike would take her and I would stay at home with the twins. So it's crazy for me because Avery's easy. She's 7.5. She goes off and does her own thing. She'll play with neighborhood kids, and so it's weird to be at home and like be down 2 kids and the toddlers are gone. It's just a weird feeling. And I guess going back to those, you know, emotions, I'm happy to have more freedom, but at the same time I'm like, wow, they're getting older. So speaking of the new house, something that's really hard for me to do is to not buy new things for the house. I want to be smart about this, and I don't want to buy things anticipating that I'm like, okay, I'm going to put this here or there, because you truly don't know until you get in. You know, I'll find my style that I want in the new home. I will say I plan on reusing, like I've been specifically asked about furniture. I'm planning on keeping our bed, our couch, our coffee table, our console table. Like, I really don't want to change a lot because I really love the furniture that I have. We will have to get a dining room table, so I know that, but just on a smaller scale. I went to Target the other day and I walk in and they had some awesome little decorations in the dollar section. And I know it's like dollar section, $3 or $5, really not that much, that I could probably splurge and get myself something for $5. And if it didn't work out, I'm sure I could find another place in the house for that. But I'm just like, but that's just more stuff. And I want to kind of downsize. And the more stuff you have, the more stuff you have to move. But just saying, it's kind of hard to hold myself back because I anticipate, oh, this would look so good here. For example, we're going to have white countertops. So I was looking at something in the dollar section that I knew it was colorful, it would pop in the kitchen, because right now our granite's, you know, it's warmer colors, it's darker, it's very busy, and the countertops in the new house will be very clean, not busy at all. So I'm going to want to add some decorations. In this house, I don't really add decorations in the kitchen because it's already so busy with what's going on, and I like a cleaner look in the kitchen. But anyways, just throwing that out there. I'm like, Jamie, just hold off, don't buy anything, just wait until you get in there, and then you can really figure out what you need so you don't waste money. Okay, so a lot of you guys have been asking for an update on the Aldi protein waffles. So these are my absolute favorite. I've been eating these every single day for probably the past 2 to 3 months or so. So it just kind of depends on my mornings. Sometimes I'll reach for a protein shake, or I'll add protein powder to a smoothie. Just depends on how hungry I am in the morning, especially after a workout. Typically after a workout, I feel like I need some carbs. So I like these because they also have some protein, and I like the protein because it keeps me fuller longer. So if I eat these, let's say at 7 a.m., you know, I'm not gonna be hungry an hour later. So then I just found these at Aldi, and a lot of you guys have been asking, do you think they're as good as the Kodiak cakes? And I will say, I'm a little bummed they are not the exact same. There's a lot less vanilla flavor in the Aldi ones than the Kodiak cake ones. Like when I eat these, I can taste the vanilla in these. It's a very slight vanilla, but I think it adds a little bit of flavor. I don't put syrup, I put butter. So I like the vanilla flavoring in my waffles, to where the Aldi ones, they just kind of taste plain. So if you add syrup, then you're probably okay. Or like a peanut butter, like if I do, sometimes I will add peanut butter actually, and this would be totally good. But if I'm just eating my waffles with butter, Kodiak cake ones are definitely better. But the problem is, these are $2.99. These, I get them primarily from Thrive Market. They're about $5.79 a box, and then the only other store I can find them around my home is Kroger, and they're $5.99 a box. So they're cheaper at Thrive Market than Kroger, but $5.99 a box, you know, compared to $2.99, that's a big difference. Just wanted to let you guys know, I don't think these are not as good as these. What I think I'm going to do is I will continue to get both. That way this helps cut down on the cost of buying these, since I eat these so much, and the girls actually like them too. So I will buy these to cut down on the weekly grocery cost, and go with these if I want to add peanut butter or something like that. And these are definitely not bad. They are not bad at all. They're good. They just have a little bit less flavor. So I think it just depends on what you're, you know, putting on your waffles. But I wanted to share that really quickly because I've been getting a lot of questions, And since this is something that I eat every single day, I wanted to share it. I even have been making 2 waffles a day. I'll make one here and one there, just to try to taste them. Like I'll take a bite of one, take a bite of the other one, and try to figure out, do I taste the difference? And every single time I did that, I kept saying these are better. Okay, so I promise we'll get to the home update next. But whew, I feel so good. We had the craziest week last week. Avery started school. We had a million appointments. We had a meeting with the girls' preschool. Avery met her teacher. We went shopping for appliances. We had a shop for lights. Addison got sick multiple times. They had soccer practice where she got sick at soccer practice. Needless to say, it was the craziest week. And the house became a disaster. So you know those times where you're just like, I don't want to deep clean. I just want to go around and have every room just be picked up and vacuumed, like a basic cleanup. And that's what I just did. Oh, it feels so good. Mike is getting the kids put to bed and I am coming over to check out the house. I thought it'd be a perfect time to give you guys a little bit of an update. I'm excited. I know some things have changed, so I can't wait to see what it looks like inside. This will be the twins' room. That's Avery's room. They have the drywall done. And they poured the patio. Oh, you can smell it. I didn't realize that concrete had a smell, but poured the patio. So exciting. Starting to look like a real house, like somewhat. Like I feel like this is the first time that it looks somewhat like a real house. I never thought I'd be so happy to see a garage floor. Okay, so this is when you walk in. So this will be mail drop area. There'll be like cabinets, like stuff to put like file folders and things like that. So this will be a closet right here, and then these will be lockers. So this will be like the mudroom area. So it'd just be nice to be able to put, because my thinking is here, we'll try to keep backpacks, coats for what's appropriate for that season. But a lot of times, because of where we live in Northwest Ohio, you have multiple coats. So you have like a winter coat, you have a lighter coat, you have like a fleece jacket. So what I'm thinking is I can put, you know, the main coats right here, but then tuck away some other things in here. And this will be perfect to keep some of my cleaning supplies. And then, assuming we'll use this door the most, so you'll walk in, and this is like the back hallway, mudroom, laundry room. So this will be the laundry room. So nice window. So right here, we'll have the washer and the dryer. And then over here, I think it's over here, we'll have a counter. So I can fold my laundry and keep it all in here. So yeah, so in here, back area. So that's the garage over there, mail drop area, and then this will be the half bath. And then this will be the patio door. And then here we go. Okay, so you're looking at the kitchen. So that pole right there, that's where the island will go with the sink in it. That'll be like the stove right here. Cabinets, and then refrigerator. So this will be the kitchen, and then it'll open up into the dinette area over here. So over here, there'll be some cabinets up, lower cabinets, higher cabinets, and a countertop over there. And then we'll have our kitchen table. And then fireplace, and look at all of that light. It's gonna be beautiful. It's gonna open up to all of that. Okay, and then obviously stairs down to the basement, hall closet, another hall closet. which is kind of nice. This will be the dining room. Those ceilings are gonna look really nice. So dining room. And then in here, so we'll have lower cabinets, higher cabinets with a countertop, and we're gonna have a wine fridge or like a beverage fridge under here with one cabinet. And then this will be the pantry. Okay, it's not focusing. I think it's too dark, but this is the pantry. I will say that Mike and I had talked that if we could make one change, which we weren't able to make this change, I probably would have made the pantry a little bit bigger. So I'm not gonna judge anything until we get in the house, number one, get our foods in there, because it could be totally fine, but it's like when you're building a house, you know, you want, I think most people would choose to have a bigger pantry if possible. We had also talked about, like, if we really think it's too small, as the kids get older, we could always remove that wall and take off this closet, because yeah, this closet is nice, but we have that back closet and that whole mudroom area that I think it probably would be okay if we got rid of this, but we'll wait and see and tackle that at a later date. So front porch area, and then this will be the office. All right, so let's go upstairs. So this will be pretty nice to have it overlooking. Okay, so I'm so sorry, but my camera is having a hard time focusing because I think it's so dark. But I think this will be really nice to have it overlooking. This hallway will overlook the living room. Again, I'm sorry that it's not focusing. This will be our room. And I said this in a recent video, how I think we're gonna have to get rid of our dressers, which is totally fine, or not get rid of it. I think we're gonna put it in the closet, and I'll explain why. Because here, if you look at the way this bedroom is shaped, it's very long. And so our bed will go here and come out here. We'll have nightstands on each side. But the only place really that we could put a dresser would be on this wall, because you're not gonna put one over here, right? I guess maybe right there, but we're gonna have to mount our TV here on the wall, because this is the bathroom and that's one of the closets. So this will be Mike's closet. So there is two closets. So what I'm wondering is if he can fit, because he doesn't want to give up his dresser. I'm thinking he can put his dresser in there. I don't have a need for a dresser. So I think this will be tub, because it'll be a freestanding tub. This will be the vanity. And then down here, I think toilet area. I don't know what's over there. And then this will be my closet. Which, how insane is it that we have two closets? I think that's absolutely crazy. But I love how there's a window in here. Look at that view. I keep saying, look at that view. And this room is going to be the playroom. So we're gonna keep all of the toys in here. All of the toys in here, and it has a closet so we can put some extra toys and things like this. And then the plan is when the twins want to separate, one of them will get this room. And then this room is connected to a Jack and Jill bathroom. So this will be the bathroom, and then it comes out the other side. I'll kind of give you a, so there's one room, and then that's a hallway. So I'll come back around and I'll kind of show you. Okay, I'm trying to show you guys all of this in every direction. So if you keep walking down, that's that same way. So you can either get to that room through the Jack and Jill bathroom or down this hallway, which I'll just... Okay, so I went back in. So this is the hallway. This will be the twins' room. So look at this long hallway we'll walk down, and then this will be their room. and then their closet. So they'll have a walk-in closet. That's why we chose this room to be their room, because then they'll have the walk-in closet. That's why we chose for the toy room to be the toy room, because it doesn't have the walk-in closet. The hardest part will be when the twins split up. One of them is going to get a walk-in closet and one of them is not. So I don't even want to think about that, because how do you choose? But I'm just hoping that maybe one of them will not care at all and just be like, it's not a big deal. I want my own room bad enough. I'll be the one to take the smaller closet. But I'm not going to worry about that until we need to worry about that. So, but yeah, it's kind of interesting. So it's almost like this long hallway is part of their room, because really you would never come down this way, because that's their closet. This is the bathroom. Like, you would never come this way unless you were going to their bedroom. Okay, so obviously I couldn't come back out this way, but if you're with me, that's the twins' room. We walked back down this hallway. That's the Jack and Jill bathroom, just to give you an idea of where we're at. This will be Avery's room. And then this will be her bathroom. You can't see it, but her closet, she has a walk-in closet too, and then there's a tub right here, which you can't see. And then her bathroom wall shares a wall with my closet in the back of our bathroom. If all of this makes sense. Okay, I just wanted to show you. I want to be careful because they poured the concrete. But so this is the front door. This is what you're gonna see from the front door if you come here. And then I'll take you in the basement, which actually I don't even think that I'm gonna be able to show you anything, because I'm assuming, yeah, it's starting to look like a real house, you guys. I can't believe it. And I'm just blown away. I'm just so grateful that we are in a position where we can do this. And I'm just so grateful for you guys and your excitement for us. I can't wait to share all of the new memories in the new house. It'll be so much fun. It'll be fun to bring you guys along when we move in. Just so you guys know, that neighborhood right there, that's our neighborhood, like where we currently live. So that's how close we are. So there's a shot from the back. And I am just so excited about this view, because you know our current backyard view, so it makes this even sweeter. I think it'll be nice because eventually, so on the other side of the pond over there will be houses, but we'll have this whole pond. And I think for me, we get the benefits of living in a neighborhood. Kids can ride their bikes. There'll be kids that they go to school with in the neighborhood, like we have now. The perks of living in a neighborhood, but then we're gonna have the privacy and the quietness. Guys, thank you. I don't know why I keep saying thank you to you guys. I'm so grateful to have this community. I don't know why I keep saying thank you. I think just you guys are as excited as we are. You know, we feel very grateful to be in this position, and I just want to say thank you for joining us throughout all of this and being as happy for us as you would be if it was your own house. So thank you.